Alright gang, what's going on? Welcome to Hanging with Heavy, brought to you by boatloans.com. For all your marine financing needs, go to boatloans.com. So what are we doing on the beach in the middle of winter time in a resort town? We're in Ocean City, New Jersey. Nothing brings out the people like a dead whale on the beach. So we're going to be going down to see what we can find. Whale washed up a couple days ago. So you're going to be witnessing what's going on here in the middle of winter time. It's January, it's late January, it is a beautiful day. But we are in a resort town in the middle of winter, and nothing brings people together in the winter like a dead whale on the beach. Not much going on, just everybody standing around looking at a dead whale. Everybody trying to figure out what they're going to do with it. Unfortunately, this is about as close as we can get.
No, it's true. Really. It is. It's really true. The one that was right next to it? The little boy? Yeah. Just taking the picture and the guy was right in front of me.
I know. Sorry.
Not your fault. That's not. That's all right, really. I mean, I'm keep standing here long enough. I can get.
Pull to a tree. I didn't know they used that.
No, I didn't know either. God, I don't want to mess with that guy.
Have you guys determined what type of whale it is yet?
It's a fin whale.
Fin whale? Thank you.
No problem. Fin whale. One more.
So you're going to basically send them all to research?
What now? It's called a necropsy. It's the same as an autopsy.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So we're looking for obvious injuries. Sometimes you can find plastics, things that human causes in the stomachs, things like that.
Yep.
He is pretty decomposed, so we'll see what we see. Like, we haven't got into him yet, so we won't know anything until then. You'll read everything in the paper. My director is the main speaker for us, but what we're doing now is a necropsy just to try to find any and every cause of death. Sometimes there's contributing factors. Even if he was ship strike, that might not be the initial thing. He might have been sick before that. He might have been, you know.
How old do you think he is?
He's an adult. That's all I can say.
He's an adult? Okay. And is he a finback?
Yes.
Okay. My friend writes for Fisherman Magazine, so I said...
Call the Stranding Center, ask for my director, don't quote me.
Perfect. No problem. I will do that. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. Great job.
You can. I have not. Big ones, and if I would have pointed around the
She'd say what type of
finback?
finback? I haven't heard of those.
We didn't see any shark bites. That doesn't mean I didn't miss a couple, but none that I saw. It is possible they'll take chunks. They want to. I mean, it's a big animal.
Why would they just take it out and let the sharks take care of it, or the seafood?
Well, as you can see, it's on the beach, so you know, taking it out. Who's going to take it out? Who's going to pay for that? Who's, you know. And this way we can hopefully see determine cause of death, which will, you know, inform us a lot. And you know, if there's plastic in the stomach, anything like that, we'll be able to find that out.
I don't know, but it's the only one I know to be able to come in there and not mess himself up. You can feel the wind chimes.
Yeah, it's cooler coming off the water.
Yeah.
Bringing that lovely smell with it.
I wouldn't want that job.
They're going to have to get a smaller boat to lay a line out and walk it out
I didn't see anything coming
Does
up.
towboat memberships cover whale strandings?
The only trouble with that is that he'd come right up on the beach as calm as it is today. He's horrible.
What's that track would be?
Yeah, it does smell, doesn't it? Whew.
I'm trying kind of used to it. We live right next door to a crab guy who does soft-shell crab.
Oh, okay.
And he has no problem piling them up alongside the bank.
Oh.
Good for his garden.
Ocean City, New Jersey, you're going to regret the day you shunned hanging with Heavy. We couldn't get real close. You know, they picked the news outlets like Fox and ABC and, you know, wouldn't let Hanging with Heavy get real close. We couldn't get a lot of great pictures today. We did learn a lot. I tell you what, it was pretty neat to see them, how they break down a whale. I mean, they're talking about a whale that's over 63 feet long. It's a finback whale. We guys that fish the canyons off of New Jersey, Maryland, we see them all the time out in the water. They don't know right now what's the cause of death. I'm sure that'll come out sooner or later. They were while we were there, they were getting ready to do the necropsy, which are going to check the stomach contents of the whale and see if it ingested any plastics, any man-made, you know, if any man-made objects were what attributed to the whale's death. It was pretty neat. I mean, it was a beautiful day to be out by the beach. The stench was unbelievable. When the wind turned around, the stench was absolutely nauseating. A lot of people would get out of there once you know, once the wind switched around a little bit. It took them probably, I mean, till almost 5 o'clock this afternoon before I believe I heard that the whole carcass of the whale was removed. It was removed to Southern Ocean City down by Corson's Inlet. Apparently they buried it. They didn't take it to the dump. You know, one of the people that we were talking to had said, you know, they couldn't really haul it offshore. The expense, and then, you know, if you got to take it off so far for it to actually be able to stay offshore and not find its way back on. Plus, who's going to pay for it? And also, each municipality is, you know, has their own plan on what they're supposed to do and how they handle this. So Ocean City, New Jersey was a little bit of exciting today with the whale. Unfortunately, we weren't allowed to get real close, but you know, we're going to be bringing you cutting edge news reporting, and our big story so far is the whale removal in Ocean City, New Jersey. So stay tuned, come back and see us, and as always, Hanging with Heavy is brought to you by boatloans.com. For all your marine financing needs, please visit boatloans.com. And as always, have a great day.